right, guys, so we're watching the Westworld Season 4 trailer preview right now with my man Corey, about to get this countdown. And three, two, one.
Have we met before? There's just something about you that's very familiar.
Who I am
Oh, he's
is
back.
not the question you should be asking. It's who are you?
Teddy.
I want my people to find their own identity. I have plans for your kind.
The world out there is in trouble. It needs our help.
Definitely need a
You gave the
review.
puppet strings long enough to strangle the world.
You've forgotten who you are. We're not here to transcend. We're here to destroy.
She's going to do to you what your kind did to us. Fuck she wants.
She's such a good actor, bro.
This world is a lie.
We're wasting time, and we have very little of it left.
Bernard.
Well then, let's get started.
Man, why does it feel like this show came out like so freaking long ago? Caleb and Maeve putting in that work. All right, let's just go through this trailer a little bit again together here, slowly, my friend. A lot of stuff happening. What's your initial reaction to this?
I think for me, right, I was a huge fan of the first two seasons, right?
Yeah.
I really liked how like the whole puzzle of like realizing it was different time periods in the first season, building on the almost sentient life of these individuals in season 2. Season 3, to me, I gotta go back and rewatch and really see if my opinion has changed in the time period between, because to your point, it's been a long time since even just the last season or when the show first started. But I felt like it lost its way a little bit last season, if I'm being honest.
Yep.
And I think a character that I really enjoy obviously is the Man in Black here, right?
Yeah.
So kind of starting off right off the bat, Man in Black's kind of scheming up again. Love that, right?
Getting stuff together.
I'm kind of confused by the whole Dolores scenario. I know it's not technically Dolores, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's where the review needs to come into it, bro. It's like who is she? What's going on? Honestly, I thought we ended season 3 where it was like everyone's free now. We don't have this control where they're like telling you what to do, what your future's going to be like. Pure chaos. Westworld, some of them are open, some of them not. Dolores is out there. Obviously, Dolores and Maeve are supposed to be in Westworld, which is why they're getting chased around. But yeah, I mean, I agree. I just think like for me, this show in general is very slow paced, like very, and like it is Nolan, right? So it's Jonathan Nolan and him and Christopher write everything together and do everything, and like those movies, shows, whatever, they're never like something you can just watch on the first time. I think a lot of times they get, because there's so many layers and things going on. But this show in particular, I felt like you didn't really need to with 1 and 2, but when we made this huge jump to like futuristic things going on and all that, it's just there's a lot going on, and I still don't even really get the Man in Black's motive.
So to me, and I'm gonna get right into theories right off the bat, because I love starting off a show with some theories. I'm starting to think, right, especially given it's a Nolan project, that we're still in this experiment type of environment, right? Like in this whole maze or to sentient beings, right? It like I really feel like everybody around us still are the characters, right? Like they are these people, right? And I think a reason why they start off season 4 with this whole aspect of they got the big predicting orb out of here that tells you how your life's going to be, but everyone's still doing the same things, right?
Yeah.
I think it's an example of maybe that's going to come back around. It's because these are still those characters in those stories, right?
Yeah.
And like this is just a modern version of it, right? So they think that they get out of this Wild West, they get to this new place, they're finally free, but they're still fighting this battle, right? You notice, like they're still constantly trying to get out, right? And we've added a new character with Aaron Paul, right, last season. But like I just feel like there's still this loop aspect going on. You know what I'm saying? Like people are still trapped in their everyday life, kind of like to what he said. Like even though it's not technically Dolores, like even Dolores's new body image is in like a whole new loop, which tells me, right, like how is that person made, right? Like a lot of these entities around us might just be the robots still, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's crazy to say or think that, like, even our boy Aaron Paul Caleb, like, I don't think it's crazy to think that he could be one of the characters of Westworld or one of these, because ultimately, right, what it seems like this is all about is making money at the end of the day, and the way you make, and I think that's sort of where he becomes the Man in Black, is sort of this shady character, because he's like, I'm gonna make money this way, but if I can control it, I'll always be able to know people's plans, what they're doing ahead of time, wherever. And I feel like what we haven't seen a ton of, and we saw a little bit of it in this episode, is someone who's trying to counter him, or someone who's coming in to say, hey, this is wrong. You know, this isn't the way we go about it. And to your point, I think that's sort of how he's always a step ahead and controlling, is because he was able to, and this is something, not to get too off basis, but like this is something we see a lot with, you know, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. It's almost like this idea of that they're packaging us humans, and we know Nolan likes to make commentary on things and, you know, talk about the future and where we're heading as a society. And I think it's sort of like, hey, you know, even though you're playing this game Westworld, they're getting all this data on you. They're figuring out everything about you, right? And they're using that to do the things that they want to do in life. And so I think it's a high possibility that we are witnessing, as you said, everyone be these characters.
Yeah. I think there's also some other avenues they could go, right? Like, I think the thing for me is last season, I think, muddied the waters a little bit. And thinking about like, okay, where is this going, right? But also they could use it to their advantage, right? Like I brought up one theory, I think of like two other different things, right? Like maybe they did escape, right? And maybe they are controlling the world right now secretly. And the Man in Black is almost intended to be a protagonist in the sense of he is there to eliminate this as a threat to the human race, right? And really end this all. And I think that's something that's still in play. I think another thing that's still in play is just the whole original aspect for why this project got started, right? Is not only to understand just people and how they motivate, but really to decode humans so that they could take that next step in the evolutionary process to take their mind and inject it into an immortal body in a sense, right? And I think maybe, especially in this first season, a thought process that I believe like helps make that true is Delos, right, or William, going back to Hoover Dam and needing that original data that got stolen from him, right? And when you think back to those original seasons, they were stealing that data from them, right? So maybe William is still trying to do that. The comments in this trailer with like we're meant to destroy only tells me he's either trying to destroy the entire project itself, or he's trying to destroy the robots themselves, the sentience. But that's my thoughts at this point.
I love that theory, Corey, and you know, here at the Circle Club, we love to check out new shows, trailers, whatever your vibe is. So if you guys like this, make sure you comment down below. If you subscribe, let us know your thoughts and theories about where we're heading. Give Corey and I a refresher. What did we miss? What did we hit? We definitely need to go back and watch season 3 to kind of catch up. This really snuck up on me. I didn't see this coming. All of a sudden, I get an email from HBO. Westworld's back. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Give me a warning next time. But make sure you guys check out Corey's content. If you like Marvel. He's the Marvel expert. I'm telling you, this guy knows everything. So go and check his stuff out and comment. Corey, thanks for hopping on the Circle Club. Appreciate you, brother. Until next time, guys.
Have a good one.
Peace.